What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shane Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, you know a lot more about these rappers than I do. I don't know these guys. I've only first started hearing about them, when I do celebrity, and I do it from a manosphere perspective. But there is a guy by the name of Young Bleu, born and raised in Mobile, Alabama. I got a lot of love from Mobile. My godmother was from Mobile, the Pritchett area. She passed many years ago, 20 years ago. So I have a great deal of respect for the city of Mobile, especially from African Americans who were born there. But apparently, Young Bleu is quite the Pookie in Ray Ray. Now, I can tell that by just looking at him. Bruh. Okay, he doesn't look like a guy that you want to, run into at nighttime with some change in your pocket. He gonna get that and the lint in your pocket too. But there is a woman that he has, a beautiful young lady, his baby mama, her name is Shana Phillips. She has called him out for allegedly being the worst father and abusive man, and she wishes that she would have never had a baby by him. She's a good-looking young lady, but I want to read her message. Sad music! As a man, you failed. As a co-parent, you failed. As a father, you failed extremely. After tagging him in the post, might I add. Stop the show. Sad music! I failed my son the day I got pregnant by you for not choosing better. Shaking my Evan head. Stop the show. I wish more of y'all would actually say what she said. I failed my son the day I got pregnant by you. A lot of y'all do that and don't want to be accountable for your actions. At least she'll do that. So I got to give her some respect for that. Sad music. I honestly wish I never had a kid with you. I wish I could have a redo. You're a shitty father. You're abusive. You're special ed. You have bed bugs and you don't take baths. Stop the show. But you wasn't saying that when his thinking ass was, "Boy, the sounds." It's so embarrassing. It makes me sick to my stomach. You're an effing joke and your words have no value. I'm ashamed to be your baby mama. It's nothing I will ever be proud of. You ain't never did nothing for Corbin. I look at Corbin now. I know he didn't deserve what's being presented to him. Stop the show. Yeah, a lot of kids in our community should have better mothers and fathers. But if you say that, you get canceled. Okay? Sad music. For years, he's been given the short end of the stick and little to nothing. I want you to know that you're the worst BD on planet Earth. It literally doesn't get any worse than you. You're the worst father a kid could ever have. If you die today or tomorrow, I literally spit on your effing grave. Now, we know, maybe next week, Boy, the clapping sounds should be back with him. But I wanna talk about this, guys. This is important because it's a one-sided story in Black America about deadbeat baby daddies. I've heard it when I was coming up. Now, my father was not one of these quote-unquote deadbeats, but I heard a lot of people complaining about them. I used to hear it all of the time. All the time. I heard about it quite often. And every time that I would hear it, okay, I would hear people, bitching and moaning about this. But as I got older, I started to ask a question. If he's such a bad man, why did you have sex with him? Okay? If he's such a bad man, why did you sleep with him? Nobody can answer that question. Okay? They can't. Because you know what I find out about people in this life? People typically don't change who they are. Okay? They don't. What happens is, listen to what I'm saying, family. People only double down on who they are. Meaning that a lot of times what you thought was you could change him. You wanted to be able to change him, right? Guess what? You can't change a bum. You can't change a bum. All right? You thought that, listen to what I'm saying. This is very important. What you actually thought was that he was going to be better. He wasn't. He wasn't when you was dealing with him before you had the kid. Then he had the child. He became even a worse extension of what he was in the first place. Okay? The first place. And then guess what? You attracted that man to you. What does that make you? Think about it. You had a whole baby by him. You didn't require that man to do nothing to get you, boo. You didn't require him to have any standards for you as a woman. And so he gave you what you required, which was not much. So you had a whole baby by a guy. You didn't even think enough of yourself. I want to talk about this. Not even enough of yourself for him to get you, for him to marry you. Even right now, all you keep saying is you're the worst baby daddy that I could ever have. Okay? Look at that. You're the worst baby daddy that I could ever have. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. But you're still not doing what you should. And it's crazy because you have some accountability, but you're not being accountable for the fact that you can't do any better than that. Because if you could, you would. You ain't, so you can't. And a lot of ladies are like that. You get on here, you talk about how somebody stinks, how they smell bad. Is it the same thing I just did video about the other day? It's always you stink, you smell bad. Why did you sleep with a guy that smells bad? He stinks. I guess when you're in love with the guy, then you know what? You don't stink that much. Yeah, he still stinks. He still stinks. But guess what? Birds of a feather flock together. Okay? Birds of a feather flock together. All right? He treated you how you wanted him to treat you because you didn't have any standards for yourself. And let me say this too. Happens with black men. I know it happened to me. A lot of girls let use me before. I tried to clown them afterwards. I already thought about it. I let them do it. If I was a better man, I wouldn't have let them do it. Something about me. What is it about me that this lady feels like she don't have to do nothing? Okay, I'm the problem. Well, let me fix me so that I don't have these problems again. Guess what? I've been all right since then. Okay? And again, what is it called? It's called actively positioning. Why are you as a woman? Listen to what I'm saying, boo. Why are you as a woman? Listen to what I'm saying. Why are you as a woman not N-O-T, not raising your standards for yourself that you won't actively position yourself to get a better guy? Because all you wanted was a Pookie Ray rapper. That's all you thought about. You weren't thinking long term. You wanted a short term guy. There you got it. A guy who don't respect women, a guy who don't respect himself. Obviously, you don't respect yourself either, right? Obviously, you don't. Why are you being upset about it? You don't respect yourself, so he don't respect you. Stop crying about it on social media, be an adult, and do better. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.